right, Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. You know, guys always gonna make a way. Oh yeah, if you're alive, oh yeah, you made the way. Without a doubt, you made the way. It is again Black Friday. We encourage you to support a black business. Every Friday, we encourage you to support a black business. And we always try to highlight, business from the black diaspora. So no one have any excuses. Say, I didn't know no black business. I didn't know they exist. So we let you know that we exist. We want you guys to be purposeful in supporting the black business. And if you're from the black diaspora, that's your responsibility. Is to support your brothers and sisters. And we encourage our other neighbors all year to support us also because we spend money with y'all.
Yes,
and we
sir.
just want to reciprocate. We just want to reciprocate it. And so the only way we're going to rise is together, y'all. We cannot have one part of the city rise and another part of the city sink. And we call that the Titanic, right? I think there's a Titanic.
That's what they called it.
I think that's what it's called, the Titanic, with one area. Take care of one area of the community, and it's going to sink you slowly. And so prayers go out to our brothers and sisters down south in Missouri and Kentucky. I love St. Louis. I had a good time. I did catch COVID and pneumonia in St. Louis, but I had a good time. I don't care. I had a good time. I don't care if I got sick or not. I love St. Louis, and we want to have them in our prayers because they're having massive floods down there, without a doubt. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs, we got some stars in the house. You know how these stars are. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates to introduce themselves.
Yeah.
We're going to let them introduce themselves because, that's how we do things around here. So how y'all doing this morning?
Amazing. Like you said, it's a new day. We woke up with new mercies and opportunities to just do what we love to do and do better than yesterday,
Yeah, without a doubt. That's the ultimate goal, is to be better than you were yesterday. And so learn from your mistakes, but also learn from your accomplishments. So you can not repeat one and repeat the other. For
yes, absolutely.
Let the people know who you are, big brother.
Yes, my name is filmmaker Mo McCoy. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. But God put a few cities on my heart to take our movie to and travel around on a premiere tour for our movie, The Bad Boxer. And in Omaha, it just was on my just on my list. I don't know why, but years ago I did a talk show. Well, no, a game show at the HBCU here, and that's when I found out there was actually black people in Omaha. I did not know. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, so. It's in the middle of the country, so I didn't know. But then when I found out, I was like, oh, man, this is the place to be. You know what I mean? Right here. And I wanted to be able to bring our movie here and then just connect with all the creatives here, because I noticed there's creatives all over the country, and we couldn't skip over Omaha. So we're here. We got here a couple days early so that we can meet a lot of people and then invite them out to our premiere this Sunday at 7 p.m. and you could come to the Alamo Draft House Cinema in Midtown and come check out our movie. It's called The Bad Boxer. It's a comedy. We filmed this for 13 days in Las Vegas with 177 people. Some of those people are celebrities that stopped in. That's the plus of filming in Las Vegas, because they're gonna hear about it and pull up. So we had quite a few celebrities in the movie. You just gotta come see it. If you can't make it, it's on Tubi. Tubi is a free network that you can watch all the black movies on. So we got 3 movies on Tubi right now: The Perfect Romance, Frequent Visitors, and The Bad Boxer.
Now that's TUBI.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a free downloadable app?
Yep, it's free. You can watch it online. You can watch it on your Fire Stick. You can watch pretty much anywhere you got a TV.
Okay, okay. And then you got your co-star.
Yes.
I'm his co-everything at
Yeah.
this point.
Co-everything.
Okay.
Co-writer, co-producer, co-director. I'm Andrea Tyler, also known from my people in the South as Sister.
Okay.
And that's SUSTAH, not SISTER, because I'm not everybody's sister.
Right. Right.
You said we have our own,
Yeah. Yeah.
all them, so don't call me sister, because I'm not your sister.
Okay. All right.
My name is Sister.
Sister. See your sister. You know, sisters,
Sister.
you know, they control stuff. 'Cause I got sister, and but she's my sister too. But when she come in with the sister attitude,
Absolutely. They don't call me that for nothing.
right now, you better. She comes with mama and them. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't want mama and them and sister and them to pull up because it's a whole different energy, y'all.
True that.
But it's necessary because again, you know, we were birthed by all women. Mo, when you birthed by a woman, Mo?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Her name Cheryl Walker.
Yeah,
She
mama,
watching
my
right
mama.
now. Hey, Miss
Yeah,
Cheryl.
that's my mama. Shout out to my mama.
without a doubt,
I
without a doubt.
loves my mama.
Yeah. So we got the premiere this weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday night. Where can they get? They can get tickets at the door.
Tickets at the door, or you can get them online. We really encourage you to get them online at redcarpetevent.info.
Okay. Red
Yeah.
carpet.
Event.info.
Okay. Okay. Make sure you guys go there, get your tickets, and then you can see, you know, flavor from our own mirror. You know what I mean? Because the actresses and actors are gonna be looking like us, and it'd be a great opportunity for you guys that are aspiring actors,
Yes.
aspiring writers, aspiring videographers, photographers. You need guys to be in the building. You need to be in the
Yes.
building because you're not only invested in this movie, but you're invested in yourself because they're gonna have a question and answer and dialogue session afterwards, but also they're gonna have an opportunity where you better meet these wonderful people. This is a very unique a film produced by Self, by an independent crew that's going on a nationwide tour, like a rock band or hip hop band or
Yep.
you know what I mean, where you're exposing your talent, but your talent's already on stage. You just gotta just let everybody view it.
We just got to push play.
Right. And so I love that philosophy on your approach on how you guys promote your movie. You just didn't make the movie and just put it out on platforms and expect people to watch it. And I tell authors all the time, 'cause I got books all the time over there for different authors that have came in here, and they promote this stuff one time, and then it stays on the shelf, and gets dust. They don't think of innovative ways to promote their product, and I love the way you guys have promoted your product by sending it to not only your city, because sometimes the prophet don't get love in his own home,
Facts.
and so
This case too.
right. And so, obviously, you take that philosophy, sister, and move it across the country. And I love that philosophy. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to steal it. Can I borrow it?
Oh yeah,
Most definitely.
Everything we do is to inspire other people to do, great in what they do. You know what I mean? Like you said, a prophet is not honored in his own home. Well, I got some good people at home, but it's not exponential like it is in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, I get the love out there, but in my hometown, I get those loyal people that rock with me. You know what I mean? And that's fine with me. So we definitely put my hometown on the list. We didn't expect it to be a big sold out event, but we know that there was going to be some people that support us there and some new people. And I hadn't been back to Michigan for quite some time, so it was good to go home, kick it with my family. My kids was there. I got to see all of my kids, my grandkids, my parents, and then my uncle passed at that time, so I was in town to be able to support my family. during that time. So, you know, I don't regret going back to my hometown. And then we want to take it to places that we've been before, like Chicago, Indianapolis, Houston. I lived in Houston 6 years. Sister is from Houston, so we had to stop there. And I shot, you know, about 80% of the movies I made in Houston. So it's definitely, I had to come back and show them where we are, where we're headed, talk to the people, you know, that we work with down there. And our company, Fireproof TV Films, is a mobile film company. So we had to take it on tour. We had to tap back in with our people. And the reason why Omaha got on the list is just because I'd never been here with my brand of movies.
Okay.
I've been here doing a game show. I've been here passing through in my semi trucks. I got stuck here a couple times when it snowed. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you know how that go. But I wanted to come put boots on the ground here, meet some good people like yourself, and connect, and maybe even shoot a movie here one day. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt. You know, I'm movie material. I'm movie material, sister.
Absolutely.
Just give me. I got a couple lines. You can give me a stutter line. I don't mind. You about to be rich. Give me that line. I gotta do that line real well. So Omaha, the Birds of Bless, we enjoying this time. Maybe make sure you guys come out this weekend for the Bad Boxer this Sunday. Again, where's it going to be?
It's going to be at the Alamo Draft House Cinema on 3201 Farnham Street. That's Midtown, Omaha, Nebraska. And, 7 p.m. be there. We'll actually be there from 5:30 to 7 p.m. setting up, and that's a good time to come network with us if you want to speak to us before the premiere and take pictures and things like that. So we always set that time for setup and networking.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingle. You know, that'd be a chance to get you a drink because they got a bar there. The Alamo here in Midtown is very nice. We'll be there today at 3:00 to test out the movie. And so make sure you get your tickets at redcarpetevent.info, and it's going to be amazing.
You know, the thing that I like about Alamo and a few of the other theaters that we've used along the way is that they have restaurants and bars in the cinema. So the patrons can go and they can just push a button from their seat where they're at, and a waiter or waitress comes directly to your seat, gives you a menu. You're allowed to order drinks, alcoholic if you like, and food, and enjoy the movie while you're there in the theater. You don't have to get up out of your seat. You don't have to go to the theater. I mean, you don't have to go to the bar. You don't have to go to find a waiter or something like that. You just simply push a button and they come directly to you. So that's the thing that I like about Alamo Theater and some of the other cinemas that we've used along the way in our premieres.
So you get full service, but also you get access to the actors and actresses, but also the producers and videographers and writers. And so if you guys had that skill sets, if you guys want to be in movies, you got to meet people that's actually doing it. You got to meet people that's actually doing it. It's, a lot of times it's easy to get involved. You just got to find out when they're doing a movie and schedule a time to go out there when they're shooting. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times they need extras, and you might be that one to get that role, that role that's going to be on the camera a lot. But you gotta
Work
you
your
gotta
way.
seek.
Yeah.
You gotta seek, and you shall find, y'all. So. My girl Terry, she hit me up. You know, I follow Terry Bennett. We work together for the census department, and she's in media down in Houston. So she always, hollering about, man, who's hot. And then she told me that you guys are coming up this way. I said, well, so let's make sure that we're good neighbors while they're here in Omaha. And plus, uh, we need to encompass other brothers and sisters that have that interest so they can be in the room so they can take advantage of your skill set.
Absolutely, yeah. Because we love to work. We we this is what we do. We film every day. We film something every day, and movies is our bread and butter. Basically, my goal is to do 100 films. We're at about 50 right now, and we just gonna keep going and keep giving people opportunities to be in these movies. Like a lot of people don't get that opportunity. They might get a chance to audition, but may not get a role or get a chance to even be an extra. So the way we built our company, Fireproof TV Films, is when we do a casting event, we cast everybody that comes, everybody. Because I feel like if they want to be in the movie, that's their opportunity. You know what I mean? To show us what they got.
Right.
So a lot of people in the Bad Boxer film, it was their first time being in the movie. We did the casting event, and we cast 177 people in this movie. And we took them all, everybody. And Floyd Mayweather Sr. walked up on the set. We casted him too.
Right.
No problem. Come on in.
Right. Heck yeah.
We had to tell him quiet on the set a couple times, but
I had to tell him. It seemed like everybody.
nobody else didn't want to tell him.
Right.
But sister, she told him quiet on the set.
It's my set.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
If I
right.
need you to be quiet, it's time to be quiet.
Without a doubt. And usually brothers, they listen to sisters.
Yeah,
For real.
definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Without a
Yeah,
doubt. So how can people get in contact with you guys to get involved with, in your industry?
Well, right now we're doing a campaign called Bless the Tour. It's go to blessthetouр.com. All our contact information is there, and you can find ways to support what we got going on. Just go to blessthetour.com.
Well, give out your contact information again.
Yeah.
So people, and then also give us a recap of Sunday.
Okay. So this Sunday, red carpet event, July 31st at the Alamo Draft House Cinema. Is going down in Midtown here in Omaha, Nebraska. Doors open really at 7, but we'll be there from 5:30 to 7, and we'll be setting up. And we like to mingle with people while we're setting up, and they can kind of see the part of the business that they don't shine a light on. We putting up posters, we setting up the cameras, getting the lighting right, and and at the same time networking with people that's walking through the theater. So
Right,
that's
right.
a good time. But the movie starts at 7 sharp, 7:30 sharp, and it's a beautiful theater. I believe it's 112 seats there. So you want to get your ticket in advance, you can go to redcarpetevent.info, or you can get them at the door, which is a little bit harder because you got to wait in a line. But to skip that line, go to redcarpetevent.info, and that's this Sunday, the Bad Boxer movie premiere. We're now celebrating our movie because it's on Tubi now, and that was one of our major goals that we told the cast, like, hey, we want to get it on Tubi and try to get y'all some light, and we did that. So now we're on tour, and our next stop is Sunday, right here at Omaha, Nebraska.
Well, we appreciate you guys. We'll be talking about the remainder of the weekend for sure. Before you guys get out here, I want to make sure we take some pictures. We got a couple other guests. We'll be talking about some business. Then the young lady, what is your business?
My business is hosting minority-owned women pop-ups.
Okay.
So around the community, just supporting those small businesses. We know where our money is going. It's not going to big corporations. It's actually going to the community families.
Okay, so we're gonna be talking about business, and then I got my good friend she drove all the way from she was in Colorado. She drove to Chicago, and now she's here.
Wow.
And she's been a great mentor. This actually we've been on Zoom calls for about 6 months. This is actually our first time actually meeting physically, and so we brought her in. We're gonna be talking about further business, doing business with corporate America. We might need to invite you guys at 1:00 because since you filmmakers, Corporations, they need big productions. They need
Oh, yeah.
they need to be looked at in a different light.
Mhm,
And
absolutely.
So I want to make sure we invite you guys over at 1 o'clock because we're having a luncheon. And also, if you're listening and if you are a minority business, Asian, African American, from the African diaspora, Native American, Hispanic, then you can qualify. But we deal with some Caucasian businesses on this grant that we're dealing with, and so we want to identify businesses that are ready to do business with corporate America. Corporate America wants to do business with you. I'm an MBE. I do business with corporate America, not only here in Nebraska, we're doing it in Colorado, Kansas, and Missouri. And so we're looking for businesses that haven't been noticed yet, like you guys are doing, that haven't been premiered yet, per se. And so we want you guys to be purposeful and let us know that you're a business out there in construction, in transportation. There's there's trillions of dollars coming down in this last infrastructure bill. There's trillions of dollars coming down, and we got to make sure we bring those businesses out the shadow, get good with the I, the R, the S, and you'll get way more money because all the money that's out here. So we're gonna take a quick break. I want to take a picture with the money team. Pictures. We probably need to give a Floyd money team pictures, baby.
Man, yeah, shout out to Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, shout out to the best ever.
Without a doubt. So, and then we're also going to be recapping all the things that's going on as far as the school supplies. School starting in about a couple of weeks. August 1st is going to be Monday. I think school starts on the 14th, and we got to make sure that we're looking out for our next generation. And everybody don't have the same resources, so we got to make sure that buy some extra pens, buy a couple of extra tablets. I think at Walgreens, Walmart, they had tablets for 35 cents. Buy 10 of them, then you can give away. It's $3.50. God's blessed for y'all. It's $3.50.
Absolutely.
And give it out to the kids because that's one of the things they need. And even on the grade school level, they need tablets because they write.
Yeah.
They smart. Aren't you smarter than a fifth grader? I don't know.
I was writing in 5th grade.
Yeah.
So so they need these supplies, and growing up in the projects, our neighbors, oh man, we wouldn't have survived without our neighbors, and vice versa. And so we're human beings, we're human sapiens, we're mammals, so we need each other. We're gonna take a quick break, real quick. I don't know why this camera keeps going dark. Maybe I can use some expertise to keep my camera on for an extended minute amount of time.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a music break. We got a couple young ladies, and then we're gonna talk some more opportunities in regards to business. Let me find a quick song real quick. All the music that we play here is from Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We actually love our neighbors. This one right here, oh man, I love this young lady. Her name is Sharanda. She actually lived next door to me. I told you we love our neighbors, and this young lady, she is hot. Oh yeah, without a doubt. This song is called Chosen One. Boss with me.
I'm the chosen one, yeah. My brother hand me the toy, said, yeah, you better run. Put your foot on the gas, don't let him none. Do the dash of the bird eye. Put the brain on your stern wheel. Better not miss your turn, no. Family dependent, gotta work out. I gotta really go hard, cause none of this is for certain. But I'm gonna get to $1. Gotta make sure my little brother's scholars. And you know, I'ma spoil them. Know that mama up there watching out for them. I ain't really want, but I'm gonna give them their needs. For my family, I bleed. Money don't grow on trees, I do the cross, get cream. I risk it all for the team, you'll see that I say. NFL's getting sleazy. Roll around with some demons. Devil trying to get even. So I gotta slide with the beam on. This life get dangerous. Go switch sides. Ain't changing up. That's strange to us. These fiends be your homies. I had it down. You don't come around. Cause you think that you owe me. I'm 100 and thought I never felt. So don't go acting phony. When it start to pound out, you the walking trophy. I get whatever you please. Just don't catching cold. Cause when it's time to ride, is you a slide? Ayy. Just in case I got the thing that bang up on my side. Only got one shot up in this life. This is do or die. So I'm gonna get it out. I'm jumping off the post. I swear that we gon' ball. Ain't no fall. Mama, I did it. I put my baby on the flight, we going to talk business. We in Miami, can't make up this life I'm living. Yeah, I'm gonna get it, ain't no wishes, stay consistent. It's all about repetition, baby. Got out the mud, I'm being the odds, I feel so amazing. Said I couldn't do it, so you put it on God, yeah, you must be crazy. Say pants, I'm ready for war, any weapon against you shall fall. You the op, ain't with y'all. You from a block, and you know how I rock. I got real hitters in the spot. Got with pots, real hood thoughts with the mobs. Cops kill us cause they want it. Tryna make it out of the trauma. PTSD come around when you're younger. Once you rap it, careful when you come here. Can't run faster than a bullet in a cornfield. Shit is amazing. Tryna make it out of this place. Follow me and lead the way. Don't go straight, stay tunnel vision when you feel the pain. Gotta keep your head up through the rain. Bad days don't last always. Stay tunnel vision when you feel the pain. Gotta keep your head up through the rain. Bad days don't last always. Bad days don't last always. Bad days don't last always. I'm the chosen one, yeah. My brother had me the twist, said, young, you better run. Put your foot on the gas, don't let them none. Do the dash, till it burnt out. Grip the brain on your steering wheel. Better not miss your turn, no. Belly dependent, gotta work, yo. I gotta really go hard, cause none of this is for certain. Cause none of this is for certain.
All right, all right. Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs. We got next guest coming on, and we're getting things wrapped up. Make sure you guys come out this weekend to the Bad Boxer at the Alamo. I think it starts at 7 o'clock. Get your tickets online. Why don't you come over here, mademoiselle, and we can dialogue real quick. We got our next guest coming in. Again, the Red Carpet Premiere event is going to be this Sunday, y'all. They'll be there about 5:30. That'd be a good time to go out there and network with the actresses, the actors, the producers, those that put it together. And so you're welcome to come out. Also, when you buy a ticket, you can win a prize. Yeah, that ticket goes towards a prize. Also, they're gonna be having a raffle, and it's gonna be at the Alamo Draft Cinema. Thanks, Alamo, for doing this, and it's gonna be at Midtown, 3001 Farm Street. That's actually where I work out. I work out across the street. Shouts out to Genesis. I got my big muscles. See, I got my big muscles because of that. Make sure you guys come out. The Bad Boxer. It's going to be nice. I'm going to be there, shining. I might be wearing red, on the red carpet. You know what I mean? I might blend in and say, where he go? He's in the carpet. I blend in, baby. We got our next guest in the house, and this young lady, she called. Are we connected, or I don't know how we connected, but I always try to connect with people that's actually doing something, that's actually loving thy neighbor. And she has an event that's a Love Thy Neighbor event where she's going to give opportunities to others. Oh, yeah, without doubt, baby. That's a Love Thy Neighbor move. Let me see, you're number 4. You know how these stars are, Omaha. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all some predicates to introduce themselves. I'm going to let her introduce herself. We're going to get right into a dialogue because she has opportunities. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. So my name is Catherine. I own Serenity Room Events. So what I focus on is minority-owned women businesses around our community. I host events where they range anywhere from 20 to 80 small businesses where I host an event and they're able to come post their products at the hosted location and just make sales just so that the community can come and support them. It's really important to come and support these women just because you know what families you're supporting, you know the face behind the business. So it's a huge opportunity for these women and also for the community to show love back.
Now, you say you have 45 women-owned businesses.
Yes, 45 this Sunday, July 31st at the Mastercraft building from 12 to 5.
So, okay, cool. So we can come to your event, and then we go see the movie premiere after.
Yes.
Oh, man, we got a full day. Enjoy some business, but also enjoy some pleasure at the same time. Before you leave, we're going to need a flyer so we can
most
continue
definitely.
to promote it. Because maybe I do have a flyer. I don't know. And what's the address to the Mastercraft building again?
So the address to the building is going to be 1111. Let me grab that for you. It's 1111, I believe, South 13th Street, but let me make sure.
Yeah, because we want to make sure that you guys take advantage of all these opportunities.
Oh, it's downtown. I apologize. So it's 1111 North 13th Street. It's the Mastercraft building. So you're going to see like a really flat building, and then there's parking right there. It's a 1-level location, and you just go inside the building. We are doing also a raffle. So for any of the customers coming in, we also love to give back to our customers. So one lucky winner will win $100, and that's for all of my events. Customers, one customer wins $100.
So where can it go to find this? Is it on Facebook, or do you got an event page? Or?
Yeah, so it's on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
It's Serenity Room Events on Instagram, all one word. And then on Facebook, you're going to be able to find me the same way, Serenity Room Events.
Okay. And spell okay, all right. And Serenity is spelled Serenity, and just like they spell it. See, I don't know if you guys use Webster anymore. You guys are Google people. You know what I mean? I'm Webster. So shout out to Webster. Serenity Room. You can go on Facebook events. That's where I'm clicking on right now, and I'm gonna like her page so I can get all the information. So she's supporting small business owners in Omaha, and again, the event is this Sunday. Let me see.
Yes.
I got the flyer right here. Okay. I like okay. Omaha Local Women Businesses Shopping Event is going to be again 1111 North 13th Street. Over 45 businesses. It starts from again noon to 5 o'clock. It's going to be all kinds of businesses there, and so come out and support our neighbors. Again, today we call it Black Friday. We encourage you to support minority businesses.
Most
and
definitely.
so you're going to have a host of different ethnicities in the building, and so we need to come out and support our neighbors, y'all. And this would be a great time. There was a 300% rise in women businesses
Yes.
over the pandemic.
Yes.
So women didn't
stop.
They didn't stop. No.
We looked for how to make money at home to provide for our kids, our families. So it's huge. It's huge. We're the businesses. We're the women behind, the treats, the food, the clothes, all of that. Men really don't shop around like that. We do.
Yeah, without doubt. I went shopping with my grandson and my ex-wife because he's about to go to school. And he's 5.
Yeah.
Right. And he was tired of shopping like I was.
Yeah,
we only
see?
been there like 30 minutes.
Yeah. We got the patience.
You
See,
know?
you don't even like shopping for yourself.
Yeah, I know. So no, I agree with you totally. And I can see it in my 5-year-old. He didn't like shopping at all. He won't stop picking, but he want to go afterwards.
Yeah.
So no, y'all have a very knack of finding stuff and making us look beautiful and handsome.
Most definitely.
We appreciate
is.
y'all. Without
And
doubt.
feeding you. Don't forget. And feeding you.
I am hungry this morning.
There's going to be a lot of food there. A lot.
Oh, a lot of food. Okay.
Yes, we're gonna have Candace from Black Coffee is going to be there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have, I believe her business is, I think it's Mama T.
Okay.
But she's with desserts. I've heard really good reviews about her business. But I'm so excited to have them there, especially Candace. She's a longtime friend with Black Coffee. They just recently opened.
Yes.
So hope to see you guys there.
Yeah, without doubt. And they also have a business at the Gathering Place right off of 42nd and Grand or something like that.
Yep, that's Black Coffee.
Yep.
Yeah, where they sell breakfast, coffee. They actually made their own teas, so they mixed it up for the customers there. So it's an amazing little ambience in there.
Without a doubt. So what inspired you to put this on? Is this your business? Is to create other opportunities for other women business?
It is actually. Yeah, my motivation actually came because I was a boutique owner, and I just started joining pop-up events, and I didn't really see some type of guidance, some type of like promotion to them. It was just more like, okay, I'm going to take the small business money, put him somewhere, and that's it. That's not my goal. My goal is to guide you. If it's your first time being at a pop-up event, let me guide you so that you're ready to make that money, to promote your business, promote your items.
Okay.
And then not only that, but I just feel like we need to just support each other as women. You know, it's you see so much on Facebook, like, or Instagram, like, she's my competition, she's doing better than you, or she's doing better than me. things like that. It's not like that with this group. And we've kind of built a community of about, I want to say, over 80 women in it already,
Okay.
over a year and a half. But it's all about supporting, guiding each other, marketing each other is really huge. So definitely.
Right. Well, I'd like to invite you also. We're having a meeting at about 1 o'clock today, and since you have a group of ladies already that you're working with, you know, some of them might be ready to do, you know, business on a corporate level, and
Most
so it's
definitely.
my goal to identify those unsung heroes.
Most definitely, yeah.
And usually women are the head of the household in every community, and that's why I'm tough on, you know, on those that are responsible, the politicians that are responsible to trickle dollars down, because most of the household are led by women.
Exactly.
And so we're doing a disservice where we're not giving money back to our communities. And so, like I said, y'all birth all the children. I was birthed by a woman, and so, and man, I miss my mama. Oh man, I miss my mama. I wish she was here. And so, I want you guys to meet Liz. Liz, this is Martine. Yeah, I want. So all y'all ladies need to meet. This is a great day today.
Hi.
Catherine.
Nice to meet you.
So
See, hi.
she's Miss Side Hustle.
Nice to meet you.
Jackie, she owns Rib Shack Smokehouse. So we got all these women entrepreneurs in this building right here. And so Liz got all the big money. She making sure that I manage it right. And then Martine also, she oversees that I manage things right.
Okay.
As a big sister. And so no, I'm glad that you started your business to inspire other women, you know, to manifest their business, but
Most
also
definitely.
organize an event so they can showcase, you know, their products and services. And so I want to make sure you guys come out this Sunday, and then I want to make sure that you come back, because I know this is not going to be your last event, correct?
No, it's not. I've been doing this for like 2 years, and it's a really nice experience to see that you can also inspire other women to support more women. So other women that have joined my pop-up events have even started their own pop-up events, and it's kind of it's extended all the way to Denison, Iowa. So
Okay.
I am super
wow.
I know I'm super excited to see just the growth of, you know, like a domino effect. One woman supporting another, this woman supporting 10 more, and so on, because at the end of the day, we only have each other, you know.
Now, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from California,
Okay, what part?
Los Angeles.
Okay, so I'm from Riverside, California.
Okay.
All right.
The vibe is there.
Okay, all right. Well, cool. So how long you been here?
I've been here for about 12 years.
12 years?
12 years, yeah. So
Okay.
it's been a while that I've been here, and I just definitely don't see a lot of like small business support as you see like in California, you know. It's just those communities just really just hit it off, just
Right,
get
right.
together, make it happen. So I just really hope that that can kind of come down to Omaha as well.
What's your background? Are you
I'm Mexican and Salvadorian.
okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So a necessity where you're reaching out to other communities, other people that don't look like you, which is important, which is necessary.
It is very important for me. I actually, I was put in the foster care system. So I was raised actually by a black woman. She was like she had gone through so much in her life. And I was just this young little girl. I was spoiled before that. I had it all. Then I come to her house and I just really see the power behind her. Like, her son had died. She had 2.5 jobs and a side business, had 3 foster kids, including myself. It's just a community that I've always wanted to reach out to. It's not the only minority group that I want to reach out to. I want to reach out to others because we all suffer, we all go through things. But at the end of the day, we're all strong women,
Without a doubt.
So
Well, you are necessary. God's in the house. I got goosebumps. God's in the house.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
Without a
is.
doubt. Without a
Yes, he
doubt.
is.
You are necessary, and I want to make sure you connect with all these ladies, because
Oh,
all
yes.
these 3 ladies are
Yeah.
powerful,
Yeah.
powerful ladies, and what you're doing is so necessary.
Yeah.
I'll let Martine, you have
Yeah.
anything?
And I'm just coming in, so I'm based on what I've just heard in the last 2 minutes. Entrepreneurship
yes.
is key. coming together, collabing
Yes.
with the other community members, other business owners. It sounds like that's what you're doing, and California does it well.
They do. They really do. Yes.
Big
yes.
cities do it well.
They really do.
And so we want to replicate that here in Omaha with our skill sets and knowledge and connections and relationships. So
Yes.
I'm very interested in learning more about you and what you do, and introducing you to other big business leaders. We're big bosses out here.
Yes,
So
I love it. I love
from our
it.
platforms, we do
Yes.
what we can do to help
Yes.
support the community. We've got an event coming up that we've collabed together. Collaboration is
Really.
key.
It is. It really, especially when you've already set a big platform for yourself.
That's
It's
right.
important to bring in the others.
That's
So
right.
that is amazing.
Well, thank you for what you're doing, and thank you
Yeah.
for just kind of bringing Omaha in on what you're used to
Yeah.
back in Cali. And so we hope that the city kind of wraps themselves around what your efforts and the small business owners and making all the connections. And good luck to you. Very
Thank
nice to
you
meet
so
you.
much. It was nice meeting you too.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Well, make sure I get all your info again because I want to make sure that we put it in the chat so people can get it.
And today is Black Friday, right?
Yeah, Black Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah, support a black-owned business.
Yes.
It's our responsibility to support each other.
Right. Black and brown businesses. Let's get it.
Right? That's what
Let's
I'm saying.
get it.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
yes.
And we need our neighbors to support us also. So
That's right.
Heck yeah, without a doubt, 'cause we spend money all over this community, and we just want to just reciprocate. Think of the Titanic, y'all. If one area of the ship gets funded and the other area doesn't, we're gonna be a sinking ship.
We're gonna be in trouble.
So let's fund everybody, and that's by supporting each other, by supporting each other businesses. And so, what you're doing, Catherine? Is that?
Yes.
Catherine?
Yes. Yes.
What
yes.
you're doing is so.
You can
so
call
how-
me Kathy though, because
Okay.
Catherine's too long.
Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 30, about to be 31.
Okay,
I had
so-
to remember there for a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, how old am I?
So you represent the young generation, like the 20s. So you still almost in the 20s.
No, not even that. Actually, I also help some of the women who are actually kind of ready to also retire as well.
Okay.
A lot of women are, couple years back were not taught how to fund your retirement, your 401k, all of that. So now they are like really close to that age where they're like, retirement, what's gonna pay my bills?
Yeah.
How am I gonna pay my utilities, my anything? So it's also helping those women as well. I have really good connections with a lot of them. So
Great. Well, we're proud of you. I'm glad that. How did we find each other?
anywhere.
How did we connect? I can't remember.
Oh yes, actually, Time on My Hands, I believe is her name. Her company name, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sierra Mosley.
Okay.
So she listens a lot to your to you. And she was like, you should really message him. He's all about the community, all about
Okay.
empowering. And I was like,
Okay.
God
so that's
couldn't
what it
have
was.
came in at a better time. This is so him doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a blessing, and thanks for all those that share information, because we're destroyed because of lack of knowledge. And today we have less destruction because of what you shared today. So we appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Continue to connect with these ladies so it can even grow
Absolutely.
larger.
Yes.
All right. Before we leave, we'll take some pictures, but I got another guest coming in, Liz.
Okay.
She come from all the way from Colorado. I am a minority business enterprise. We just collab with their organization to get a major grant, and we're going to be looking for MBEs to certify so they can do business with corporate America.
That is
And-
amazing.
And so we're
That is so
we're
amazing.
looking out for women.
Yes.
So
That is so amazing.
and so you got a collection of women that might be ready to do business with corporate America.
Yes.
So every business is not a perfect fit, but some businesses are.
To move to
And
the next
so-
level.
No,
Yeah.
it is. It is. So it's really important to have this information because they don't have this information. I'm actually doing a class. I was telling her about it July 31st again. In the morning, I'm doing a networking seminar class for minority women because they don't have this information. They
nice.
don't. Grants, all
So
of that.
this
Free
Sunday-
money.
This Sunday?
Yeah, it's the same day.
So we got to get that.
I'm doing
What
it
time?
like-
Where?
I'm booked.
Okay.
Yes, I would love inspirational speakers. If you guys want to come and just do a little like introduction of yourself, that is amazing.
I think I just received an invitation.
Yes, you did. Yes,
I
you
take the
did.
opportunity.
No, most definitely. I have literally like 40 attendees who are going, and they're
Nice.
all minority women. who I am introducing the concept of a small business. They either already have one, they want to know where to get the free money at, no debt, how to market themselves and build that platform. So
Okay,
Nice.
Well, we're gonna be working together,
a
Catherine.
lot, yes, I hope so.
Yes, without
Let's
doubt.
help these women out.
Take it without a doubt. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. And,
I love it.
Definitely, yes.
I love it.
and I'm a team player without a doubt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't mind yielding to superior skills. I don't mind, so I can brag.
I mean,
I can brag off of it. So no problem. What you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. I'm glad you
Yeah.
came in today. It's perfect timing. Perfect time, especially with all these ladies that are also bossettes.
right? I
Yes,
feel strong
yes.
just being around them. Yes, yeah.
So Omaha, the Birds of Bless. We're gonna take another quick break. We're gonna bring my good friend Liz on, and you know our relationship developed on Zoom because I went through a cohort. You know, develop my businesses because I'm always learning because business is new to me. So I'm always learning. And so she's here in person. We're gonna talk about some different opportunities, our collaboration because it takes a collaboration in order
It
to
does.
go to
That's
the next
right.
level,
To grow.
partnerships and all those things. Similar to what
Yeah.
I talked about with Martine and Jackie in regards to their back to school initiative. And
Okay.
so it takes a collaboration to get things done. All right, we're gonna take a quick break real quick. Oh, this next song, it's a new music. My man Toot, he wrote it for the Pound for Pound, who is Terrence Crawford. You know, he's about to fight the biggest fight in mankind. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait till they sign the deal. I'm gonna be right in Vegas.
You gonna be in Vegas, King?
Pull up. Front row. But this brother not only mentor, tutor young boys and girl boxers, but also if you're a woman that want to get in shape, they have all that stuff. If you're a wrestler, they have all
I
that
love
stuff
that.
over at B&B Academy.
Nice.
And so we want to give shout out to not only him, but we also want to give a shout out to our city. Keep working hard. We're going to take a quick picture. We're going to got our next guest, Liz Toot. Talk to him, shoot.
Kieran Mulvaney here for HBO Boxing. I'm with junior welterweight champion Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence, before last year there hadn't been a world title fight in Omaha for over 40 years. Now on Saturday that'll be the third year in like 18 months. How does that make you feel, the fact that you brought world title boxing back to your hometown?
It makes me feel great, being that this is all I ever asked for coming up as a professional, as a young professional fighter.
My city, my town, my hood, my grounds that I stepped on and I walked on, pitched on and I hung around. My blood, my tears that I shed through the years from my homies, my peers, my beef and my fears. This is my city, my city, my city, my city. My city, my town, my hood, my grounds that I stepped on and I walked on, pitched on and I hung around. My blood, my tears that I shed through the years for my homies, my peers, my beef and my fears. This is my city.
Hometown of Omaha. Hometown of Omaha. Hometown of Omaha. Champion of the world. 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 Champion of the world.
My city, my town, my hood, my grounds that I stepped on and I walked on, pitched on and I hung around. My blood, my tears that I shed through the years for my homies, my peers, my beef and my fears. This is my city, my city, my city, my city. My city, my town, my hood, my grounds that I stepped on and I walked on, pitched on and I hung around. My blood, my tears that I shed through the years for my homies, my peers, my beef and my fears. This is my city. My city, my town, my hood, my grounds that I stepped on and I walked on, pitched on and I hung around. My blood, my tears that I shed through the years for my homies, my peers, my beef and my fears. This is my city, my city, my city, my city. My city, my town, my hood, my grounds that I stepped on and I walked on, pitched on and I hung around. My blood, my tears that I shed through the years for my homies, my peers, my beef and my fears. This is my city.
Yeah, I got the mob ties. Listen, I'm cartel connected. We tied in mob knots. Niccolo Machiavelli. Yeah, I got the mob ties. Listen, I'm cartel connected. We tied in mob knots. Niccolo Machiavelli. Yeah, I got the shield. I'm in the state I-80. You might not want to cross me. No. Oh, no. Oh. I'm Malcolm X. Oh, yeah, from the belly. Became my biggest flex. Can't make me rich, what can you tell me? I gotta run the streets and dash down the interstate. Gotta kill a crossover. Maybe that's why they play it. OJ pull up for 3 if you know me in this all net. Thinking like a track go. Yeah, I'm a ghetto vet. I love the paper poetry, power in the pistol. Espionage, rap talk, secret and confidential. I need a dentist to drip some jewels deep in my dental. I treat the CEO, my taste is presidential. It's La Familia, the black hand of mafia. Mob ties twisted up, that's mob knots. All my good love, all those have nots. Yeah, I got mob ties. Listen, I'm cartel connected. We tied in mob knots. Niccolo Machiavelli. Yeah, I got mob ties. Listen, I'm cartel connected. We tied in mob knots. Niccolo Machiavelli.
TJ produced it.
This shit crazy. Be money.
Okay, you got me. Okay, good.
Oh, I love this.
All right, Omaha. We got our next guest. She traveled across the country to be here, from Colorado to Chicago, back to Omaha, and we got a chance to get to know each other for the last 6 months because we've been doing Zoom. I went through a cohort, to improve my business knowledge, and so now we expanded that relationship into writing a grant together. And we always talk about, like, on Mondays, Making Money Monday. We always talk about not only the money side of it, but partnerships, collaborations, because those also can foster opportunities. And so we just want to talk about the opportunities that's going to be coming forth to the community, especially if you're a minority-owned business. You know how these stars are, Omaha. You know how these stars are. They got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes and predicates to introduce themselves. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. We'll get right into the dialogue. So, how you doing today, Mademoiselle?
I am doing very well, William. Thank you for having me. And the energy in this room with these women is so powerful and exciting. I've got to come after them. So it's like, I'm honored. I'm honored to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you here. If you guys hear the noise in the background, you know it's construction outside. We are in the heart of Omaha. Without a doubt, we're in the heart of Omaha. Now, do you let us know who you are?
I am Liz O'Heather, and I am a consultant for the Mountain Plains Minority Supplier Development Council. That is a nonprofit entity that has been around, well over 50 years.
Okay.
They certify minority-owned businesses and help them connect to large corporations, both government and non-government, that are wanting to do business with minority business owners. It's not always a real clean link, and they help to coordinate that effort, certifying the businesses, creating networking events and opportunities for that business to take themselves to the next level.
Okay, so that's your main initiative, is to connect minority businesses with corporate America.
Yes.
That's basically the thing, and vice versa. Connect corporate America with minority business.
Because they need to know more. So how do we do this? How do we make the connection? And maybe a small business isn't the largest business, but maybe they can collaborate and work with others. Maybe they can be a vendor for another larger small business and get that start. So it's going really creatively and looking at those opportunities to connect.
Great. Now, give us a recap of why you're here today. Well, why did you travel all across the Midwest to be here with us today?
Other than to sit there and go to Charleston's and have a really great dinner last night,
Right.
thank you.
Yes.
The opportunity was to talk about an upcoming program that we're going to be involved with. We can't give a whole lot of detail yet, but William will be announcing that in the next week or two. And it's a grant opportunity that we were given to help grow minority businesses. And over the next 3 years, providing training and certification and taking these small businesses that are ready to go to the next level.
Okay.
For partnerships, collaborations, contracts, etc. And MBE University, we're working with the University of Nebraska in Omaha. We're working with them on this training program. It'll be 12 weeks, and it's going to help to bring that business from down here, up to that next level, because we need that training and support. Absolutely.
Without a doubt. And so, for you guys don't know, we're going to be, our press release is going to be coming out about the opportunity we're going to be bringing. We received a grant from the Kaufman.
We can't really announce it yet at this point formally. We're waiting to do that, so it's kind of like a little bit of a local secret.
But there's going to be opportunities where we're seeking minority business. I'm gonna let you, because I'll be telling.
Okay, no. And
You ain't heard it from me. I ain't want to gossip. You ain't heard it from me, Liz. I ain't want to gossip.
So what we're doing is we're over the next 3 years, we're going to create MBE University, and it's already been in place with the council in Colorado and in businesses in Kansas City, but we didn't get that opportunity in Omaha. People didn't know about it, and what William really explained to us is that there really needs to be that outreach. You've spoken about it here. How do you get the information out there to bring those businesses in? We do have businesses that are certified, but there's more. There's many more, especially women-owned businesses, minority businesses. So what we're going to be looking as kind of strategically working on what curriculum review. University of Nebraska has already created the curriculum. We want to define it a little bit further to really focus on the needs here in Omaha, kind of make it a little bit more unique. We're going to be going through trainings that exist. I have my little paperwork sheets here. Things that we've done are helping a business, planning for growth, doing customer relationship management, managing your money with metrics. We talked about that with grants. You have to be able to manage it, so you say, I've had this X amount of dollars, and I've used this percentage for this and this and this. So if you actually go after a grant, or you're actually working with a company I know what I'm doing with my money. We've got this focus here and there. It shows a really strong level of business management. Looking at professional selling, human resources, for those of you that work with people that you hired, you know that's got its own unique challenges, and design thinking. How do you start thinking critically about where you're going to take your business to the next level? You started as a pop-up. I've known people that started as a pop-up and worked their way to the next level. We had a large business that was based in Denver for a while. She did teas. She created her own teas. She's a woman-owned business, black woman, and she was certified, and that's what she did. She built her business, and it was on that. She expanded into other areas, but that was huge. She actually had a location at the airport for a while. But those are the things that I'm here to do, is to get the information out there, share it, work with William and Belinda Hook. She's the marketing president of the Mountain Plains Minority Supplier Development Council, and she is the one that's really going to be engaged with this and coordinating that, and myself. Belinda is, she was born here in Omaha area. Her family still lives here. She spends a lot of time here, between here and Kansas City and Denver. I get exhausted thinking she's driving all over the place, but she's out there and she stays connected to the community, and William has been a huge piece of that in more recent years. So we'll be working to get this pulled together for early next year. The training program, other resources are the ways that we can prep to make sure we bring businesses in and learn about these different elements, and are they ready? And if not, how can we connect them to local organizations such as SBA? Small Business Administration has reached out. The organization, well, William, we talked about that last night. They want to know more about what's going on here and how do they engage with the people in the community here. So I believe it's your time has come, and you're positioned really well.
So right now, it's about getting prepared, and we
Yes.
have the resources for it. If you're not prepared, we have the resources to get you prepared. Because, like you said, this is going to be a 3-year opportunity, and so if you're not ready this year, there's 2 more years down the pike where you can get ready and be ready. Even with all this money coming out from the federal government, we got 10 years of money that's going to be trickling down. If we're not ready to take advantage of all that trillions of dollars that's coming down, then we're going to be talking about the same thing we did 20 years ago, that, man, we need money, we need money. And so right now, it's a time for training, and it's a time to educate ourselves so we start implementing these plans.
Right. And another piece, too, is sometimes businesses will say, well, why do I need all this? I can do the business on my own. I can do this and that. I'm working under the table, whatever. But it'll never be a real, true business until you can get to that point. I've worked in a number of different areas. I've worked with the council as a corporate member for Xerox back 20 some odd years ago. 20 some odd years ago when I was an employee there, and I was a certified MBE when I had several small businesses back in Denver before I started working with the city and county of Denver. And then I was a member there. I was also a volunteer. So I've been doing a lot of work with the council since 1999. There is a huge value. If you want to go to that next level, now is really a great time for small business. When I was in it back in 2001, 2002, there wasn't as much additional funding locally, the different grants and programs. It wasn't there. You really had to sit there and put your house up, and there was equity in order to get any kind of a loan. So it was a challenge. Now it's different. Businesses see that, and large businesses, also see the need for the development of minority businesses. And I think several things that have come through, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, those have really drawn attention, not to take attention just to the tragedy of what happened there, but the importance of developing and growing the community across all areas. Women, minorities, and not just in certain pockets. What it did is it really raised the awareness, and companies realized that. I think back at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, there were just over 50 corporations nationwide that committed to supporting minority-owned businesses, youth, and other areas within the community. Some of them were going anywhere from 2 to 10 years out, and we have a list of those. They're out there and they're putting the money in. Like William said, we have a lot of money flowing out there. How do you get at it in a way that makes sense, that matters, and will actually help you build your business and contribute to the community?
You said something very important. You brought up the George Floyd. I think that whole incident has increased the awareness of what's happening to blacks and the oppression that's been around for years and years. And I think the community as a whole, black, white, it doesn't matter, brown, has really been fed up with it. And now organizations are getting on board, businesses are getting on board and saying, hey, let's help. And they're coming out with their own grants and things like that. And so you're right, there's a lot of money coming out here. We need to get in position, but the big push will also need to be the awareness. How do the businesses find out about it? Because a lot of them will come to me and say, do you know of anything? 'Cause they just don't know where to tap into. And that's going to be the downfall of small businesses, because they don't know how to get connected. The money is there, but how do we get to it?
Right. And sometimes it's not just, sometimes businesses think, well, I'm going to get some money so I can start up my business, or I'm behind on my rent and this and I need money. Well, it's not always going to be available for that. It's really starting up or transitioning to that next level. All grants are specific. Many local areas, I know Denver had emergency grants available through the CARES Act and other activity. They still have extra funding, so they're putting that out there for businesses. And there may very well be things through the chamber or City of Omaha. Not sure, but you're right. How do we find out? How do we find out what these different agencies are doing and tap into maybe that extra 5, 10, 20,000 that will help that business go from here here.
So that there needs to be a push on those organizations that have the grants. Let the people know where are you going to announce it? Because we have the radio station here, but that's not enough.
Right.
Not everyone listens.
Right.
So we need to be everywhere. The announcements need to be coming from everywhere so that the majority of small business owners can hear about and learn about it, and then get in position, take the classes, get, file their taxes, or get registered, get their businesses registered. That's a lot of, we got a lot of side hustlers that are doing business under the table, and we need to take them to the next level so they can tap in and maybe get to the level of becoming certified.
When I worked
And
back
being
in Denver,
certified.
I was in workforce services with the city and county of Denver for 14 years. And part of what I did when I first came on board is there was money from the federal government for job seekers, for training, as well as for small businesses. The big way we found, and one of my staff, Hispanic, he identified, we're going to do outreach at local churches. So I said, really? He said yes, and that he started presenting and coming in and giving information at the local churches when they had events. And that was a way to get information out there within the community, and that was back in 2007, 2008, during the economic downturn. But it was significant. Didn't think about that, but he brought that up. I think that this is going to be important, and was predominantly a black community, but number of Hispanics in there as well, and they didn't know, and they went, huh. I said they were able to take advantage of training dollars. Businesses could hire people and get a percentage of their salary paid while they were doing their training for a 2 to 3 month period. That's available through the
huge.
workforce centers, and most businesses probably don't know. We'd have to connect back. We've made a connection with the Omaha, Nebraska Workforce Center system here as well.
Oh, good.
So that's a way to connect with those dollars, as and help the community in other ways.
Awesome.
Okay, great. We're going to be giving you more information, but today at 1 o'clock, there's an opportunity for businesses that are ready. You feel you're ready to do business with corporate America. You have the products and services, but also for those that that want to know more knowledge about the path. And so we encourage you to show up today. There's an office in Bellevue. I think, Liz, do you have the address?
1311 Fort Crook Road South in Bellevue, Suite 104. Belinda will love this. I told her, I said, we're reaching out over here. And I wanted to also give you a list of the corporates that are here. They're minority, they're members of the council. ConAgra Brands, Mutual of Omaha, the First National Bank, University of Nebraska, Turner Construction, Creighton University, J.E. Dunn, the Baxter Auto Group, Cargill, and Ardent Mills. That's just a handful of the corporates that are here, and actively, because they're a member of the council, they're actively looking for minority-owned businesses as for their supply chain. And you never know what that's going to be. They
Yep.
could be having, they could be wanting a little coffee shop in one or two of their locations. We want somebody to come in here and do that. We want somebody to do facilities maintenance. We want to do somebody to do our social media outreach for this particular division, or this particular area. You never know what that is. So it's a good way to learn about what to do, how to make the connections, and being a certified business owner, it gives you a more powerful link to those opportunities.
And I think that's what small business owners need to know. How do I fit? What is that going to look like for me?
Yeah.
What are the opportunities? I think it's just, we just don't know
No.
how we could fit into something large like that. So
Yep.
give examples so we can understand and figure out how we could be a part of that, how my business could be a part of that. What type of services could I offer on that level?
Absolutely. It'd be overwhelming.
And you mentioned it earlier as far as just on the outreach, and we talked about that as far as the outreach has to be from a free platform all the way up to a paid platform. And so we're talking about entities like Channel 22, which is public access TV.
That's right.
And so we're going to use those platforms, Reader, because they only not only print in English, but they print it in Spanish. And so we're going to do outreach in all the periodicals, the Omaha Star, where all those unsung heroes are reading and are on the level that they're participating in. So we got to go to them like Jesus would. You know what I mean? Honestly, and we can't wait.
He was out there in the streets with everybody. Jesus was, preaching the gospel. So we need to do the same thing. We need to mimic that behavior so that everyone finds out about it. Because it's only a section of people that find out about it. There's usually those that are connected in networking events and things like
Yes.
that. But there's 80% of other small business owners that never ever hear about these
Right, right.
opportunities.
Wait, and that's one of the things I was adamant about, because I know we have the resources here. They just don't know about it. They just don't know about it. We have people move here all the time that start businesses, and they're not part
can't
of
tap
the
in.
ecosystem yet.
Yep.
But they out here doing business. We don't know, and so that's why the approach has to be an absolute approach. Just like I ran Mayor Fahey
That's
campaign, we use all mediums of getting a message out, as far as newspaper and magazine, as far as paid as well as free, because there's free opportunities, but also create stories like we're doing today. Create our own story, and so people can pick it up and share that story.
Absolutely.
And that's free. What we're doing
That's
today
right.
is
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
And so by creating our own narrative, like Catherine did today, by creating our own story, now you use that story to perpetuate what you're doing.
That's right.
And so it's necessary. Liz,
Can you get the address again?
yeah.
Please.
We've got here, it is 1311 Fort Crook Road South in Bellevue, Suite 104.
Okay, got it.
We've got corporate members coming, other certified MBEs. So this is an opportunity for those that aren't certified to learn more about, what's going on here? And we're serving little lunch too. So
Right, and like Liz said, corporate have many different needs. Sometimes they need catering.
yeah.
Sometimes they need catering.
yes,
Sometimes they need environmental services. Sometimes they need IT. Sometimes they need printer cartridges. Sometimes they need paper.
And can I also say that if a small business was able to get a contract like that, that could change the trajectory of their business.
absolutely.
So if they could tap in and get a corporate, contract, they could make a lot of money and maybe open up additional businesses, franchises, whatever they want to do. But it keeps them in Omaha, because a lot of times they'll work and open up their business for a couple of years, 3 years. They're not tapped in because they don't know.
Right.
But their business is suffering. They're struggling. They're trying to make it work. They may go get another job on the side to bring in money for the business.
Yeah.
But then if it doesn't turn, a lot of times they'll leave the city and go elsewhere. And we want to keep that. I mean, as a city, I believe we're trying to keep people in Omaha, and especially black businesses, because in the first 5 years, it's a struggle. And if they don't make something happen in 5 years, a lot of times they're out of here. They're either closing down and leaving, or they're just closing down, period. And so we need those opportunities, and we need them available to those businesses.
Yes, and efforts for hiring, giving people new jobs. If
That's
they need
right.
training, use the Workforce Center system if they're eligible for training dollars through there, and get the training that they need to take them to the next level to get hired by that business, or the business could have opportunities for services. And many times states have different kinds of incentives for your hiring efforts. Many times the people that are coming out of the system, which have the greatest challenge. I work with a
Yes.
lot of those back in Denver, with reducing recidivism. There's money that can be available for businesses with hiring those individuals, and many of them don't know work opportunity tax credits. We
That's
can get
right.
people in here that can provide that information as well.
Yeah, without doubt. Like I said, we're destroyed because of lack of knowledge,
Yes.
not because of money. God said we're destroyed because of lack of knowledge.
Yes.
You're right, King.
Yep. So we just got to share more knowledge, and money's gonna come afterwards, without a doubt.
Yes.
Without a doubt. And so one of the things I was talking about is to once you get go through the MBE University or get connected with Mount Plains Minority Supplier Diversity Council, that's it.
Development Council,
Development
thank you.
Council, then you open yourself up for other procurement opportunities. UNL, they're looking for procurement opportunities for minorities because we just had the brother that's over the state of Nebraska, and so you open yourself up for other opportunities once you get yourself vetted and certified as an MBE.
Right. Also, business to business with other minority businesses. There's other minority businesses that have been in place for years. They're larger. They're huge, and they have a need. It's working together. Or even the smaller businesses working together and providing services, goods or services to that business as well. So the business to business collaboration is a huge piece of it, and the
Yes.
goal of this, the grant that you'll learn more about, is looking at that, both contracts with the government, with corporate members, as well as business to business collaboration. And William is pretty good at, identifying those.
Without doubt, business. I think that's going to be the greatest opportunities of business to business collaboration because, like, corporate needs are specific, and if your business don't meet that specific need, you can still do business with your MBE partners
Yep.
and constituents.
That's a great point.
Absolutely.
B2B.
Great energy here.
I just want to let everybody know we were voted. We got Business of the Month through the Omaha Chamber of Commerce. And the reason why I haven't put out the video, other people have, because I'm kind of shy. Liz, I'm shy.
Open up
I'm
communication.
shy. I'm
Yes,
shy.
yes.
But
It's not bragging, King. It's
well,
letting
I'll talk
people
about bragging when I
know.
play basketball. Everything
So
else,
you brag about that.
Yeah, but
brag
that's
about your
totally
accomplishments
different.
here
Yeah, that's totally different.
at the station.
Well, actually, it's from my internet company.
Oh, the internet company.
Media King
Okay.
Communication. And the reason why I want to say that is because I want us to make sure that we join every business organization that we can. So I'm part of the Omaha Chamber of Commerce. I'm part of the Midland African Chamber. And so I want us to reach out to all these chambers and join them. I'll probably join the Hispanic Chamber so we can network because there's still opportunities. And so if we limit ourselves, then we limit our opportunity. That's all I'm saying. And so a lot of people always say, well, the chamber don't do this, chamber don't do that, chamber don't do this, but I still go to those. I go in that door, and I go in that door, and you never know what kind of opportunity is this behind that door. It's like the price is right.
And sometimes with the chambers, they don't always require you to be a member at some of the networking events. I know
Right.
we have that in Denver, and I attend those. I'm not a member of all the different organizations, but I attend, or I'll work with an organization, help them with some of the services and things that I do as a kind of way to barter and get connected to that.
Right.
I may not be a member, but I sit there and I'll work with them and collaborate with them, and I get the opportunity to connect in.
It's all
Yeah,
about
but-
relationships.
Yes.
All
yes.
about relationships. So when I go to I'll tell you an example. When I just got back from Washington D.C. and I got a call from Washington D.C. They said they're gonna be in Omaha, and so they called me, from Washington. They said, well, because my connection I made at the conference, and so I hooked up with them yesterday, and they're from the National SBA office. I think they got a meeting today, and I don't know if you guys. I think Belinda had talked about it. So it's you got to be in those rooms in order to create opportunity. You never know what kind of call that's going to come. But Mama always taught me, if someone treats you good, you treat them better because you might need them one day.
Oh, nice. I
right.
like that. Your mama was a smart woman.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And so, Liz, we appreciate you. Did we get talked about everything that we need to discuss this morning?
I think so. I just want to, keep an eye out through William on the MBE University with the Mountain Plains Minority Supplier Development Council. There'll be a lot more information coming down the pike, and we'll make sure the word gets out there. And there'll be a lot of pre-activity going on prior to the first cohort, which will more likely be the first quarter of 2023. There's a lot of work that we anticipate to do, and we want to get the businesses that are ready to go to the certification, take it to the next level. If not, there's a lot of things you can learn and be ready for the next cohort the following year.
Without a doubt. All right. Omaha, the Birds, the Blessed. We're talking to Liz. How you pronounce your last name, Liz?
Oh, Heather.
Oh, Heather.
Heather.
It sounds like a movie, don't it?
I know it does. There's not a lot of them here in Omaha, even in Chicago. We got more in Texas. I got a huge family down there and in California.
Okay.
So,
Well, leave the heat down in Texas and California. We
Ooh,
like it cool today. We like it cool today.
too warm.
Well, make sure that you guys come out again. That address again, Liz, at 1 o'clock for those that are interested in learning more about the MBE University, learning about more about becoming a certified minority business enterprise.
Yes, it's at 1311 Fort Crook Road South in Bellevue as Suite 104.
You can give me a call, 402-714-6482 if you get lost, or if you forget the address, just give me a call, 402-714-6482. We want to make sure that, like Martine said, that we want to make sure that everybody knows. So gossip, y'all. Just spread the good news.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
spread the good news.
and Belinda Hooks is the marketing president, and she's the one that has a strong presence here as well as in Kansas City, and she'll be coming out, and she'll be working very closely with William and myself, more so with William on the work that's being done with MBE University.
And once you complete this, you're not only doing business here in this region. Once you become a certified MBE, you can do business nationwide.
That's right.
Nationwide, for real.
Yes, but definitely the region is Nebraska, Kansas, KCMO, and Colorado. That's huge.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And we got some major cities in there. We can do business with all those cities. And so, Liz, I thank you for traveling all
absolutely.
over the Midwest to get here.
I had to narrow it down, William. Okay, can I do it this day? We tried to I coordinated my going back to Chicago and coming here and being able to plot myself on that one day here, and William was able to accommodate, and as well as Belinda. She came into town, and the president, Stan Senna, to come in to sit there and have further discussion and get things moving forward and do this outreach event today.
Without a doubt. So come out. Everyone is welcome. But we're looking for those business. We need business owners that's really truly are ready to do business with corporate America. But if you're not, we still want you in the room because we can get you ready by referring you to other agencies who objective is to get you ready to do business on the next level.
But definitely, if you're ready to go to the next level, for sure.
All right, Omaha, the Birds, the Blessed. We're going to take a quick picture. We're out of here. Let me pay some sponsors, or do the sponsors pay us? I think the sponsors pay us.
We got to pay some bills.
Yeah, we got to pay some bills. Thank you, sponsors. For helping us pay some bills.
That's right. That's right.
Just a little bit, thank you.
Yeah. We got to pay some bills, y'all. I wish I was 15 or 13 or 12. I don't think they had to pay
Why?
bills at that time.
No, I don't want to go there again.
I do. Well, maybe 21. Something legal then. I can travel.
Yeah, I grew up on the west side of Chicago, and that was an interest back in the 60s.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
in the 60s.
Wow. Chicago.
Different place.
We're gonna talk to our sponsors. Omaha, Birds to Bloods. Y'all have a beautiful weekend.
Boss with us.
Boss with us.
By the way,
I don't know what your name is.
new music alert. What your name is by the I-75 boys.
I don't even know what your name is. Shorty, tell me about how big my cane is. I wanna know how good the brain is. Grab your booty in the Uber like painless. I don't even know what your name is.
I know the game. Fizz, Bolton, and Rock. Available on all platforms.
We popping bottles when we be dining on the hibachi.
Now in
enrolling. Safe Haven Early Childhood Preschool Education Academy. Early Childhood Preschool Program. Preparing children for kindergarten ages 3 to 5 years. And Kids Can Read After School Tutoring Program for struggling school-age readers and dyslexic children ages 5 to 12 years. Staff has over 30 years of experience, certified dyslexia advocate, consultant, trainer, and tutor. Safe Haven Early Childhood Preschool Education Academy, established in 2000, located at 2895 Benny Street, Omaha, Nebraska, is a Title X subsidy and private pay accepted. All day care, preschool hours, safe, loving, and caring environment, fun education activities, assessments, nutritious meals. 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Call for more information. 402-706-1358.
Spring is here, which means it's time to visit omahalead.org and look up your address to see if your soil should be tested for lead. Properties located in eastern Omaha are eligible for free soil testing if they have not already been tested. Before you head outside to start your garden or landscape project, make sure your property is lead safe for the whole family to enjoy. Give us a call and we'll schedule your free test. Visit omahalead.org today to get started. That's omahalead.org.
Understand something. Beats and Last presents H Funny, starring Joshua L. Stupo, aka Mr. 13 Million Views, live July 31st at the Strut Lounge, featuring the always hilarious Jabber Gold, with special guest comedian BZ Pinero on the beats with nothing but throwbacks and classics. It's Crown Rocker DJ Mr. Soul, July 31st at the Strut Lounge, starring Joshua L. Stupo. July 31st at the Strut Lounge, $20 online, $20 at the door. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. It's at the Strut Lounge, 5402 North 90th Street. Tickets online at beatsandlabs.com or call 402-812-0975 for table reservations. It's Joshua L. Stupo, live at the Strut Lounge, July 31st. This is a Beats and Labs presentation.
Safe Haven's Early Childhood and Parent Network Reading Literacy and Healthy Education 4th Annual Conference. Childcare providers, in-home, 1, 2, and center staff. Here is your opportunity to participate in a dynamic conference and hear from experts and receive 5 in-service credit hours according to current regulations. Parents, join us and hear speakers share specialized information about early childhood development, reading, dyslexia, and activities you can do at home. Bringing out the best in childcare providers and parents through education and advocacy, early childhood, dyslexia, time management, business and text help, and much more. Attend Safe Haven's Early Childhood and Parent Network Reading, Literacy, and Healthy Education 4th Annual Conference, Saturday, August 20th, 2022 from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Judah Kingdom Center, 3036 Bedford Avenue, lower level of building, Omaha, Nebraska. Light breakfast and lunch included. Contact Gwen Easter at 402-706-1358.
Understand something. Beats and Last presents H Funny, starring Joshua L. Stupo, aka Mr. 13 Million Views, live July 31st at the Strut Lounge, featuring the always hilarious Jabber Gold, with special guest comedian BZ Pinero on the beats with nothing but throwbacks and classics. It's Crown Rocker DJ Mr. Soul, July 31st at the Strut Lounge, starring Joshua L. Stupo. July 31st at the Strut Lounge, $20 online, $20 at the door. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. It's at the Strut Lounge, 5402 North 90th Street. Tickets online at beatsandlabs.com or call 402-812-0975 for table reservations. It's Joshua L. Stupo, live at the Strut Lounge, July 31st. This is a Beats and Labs presentation.
Heart Ministry Center provides food, health care, and a way forward to families in Omaha experiencing poverty. You can make the holiday season brighter for your neighbors in need by donating today at heartministrycenter.org or by calling 402-451-2321. Thank you for your generous support.
Heart Ministry Center is a proud supporter of KOWN 95.7, The Boss.
Now enrolling. Safe Haven Early Childhood Preschool Education Academy, Early Childhood Preschool Program, preparing children for kindergarten ages 3 to 5 years, and Kids Can Read After School Tutoring Program for struggling school-age readers, and Dyslexia children ages 5 to 12 years. Staff has over 30 years of experience, certified dyslexia advocate, consultant, trainer, and tutor. Safe Haven Early Childhood Preschool Education Academy, established in 2000, located at 2895 Benny Street, Omaha, Nebraska, is a Title X subsidy and private pay accepted. All day care, preschool hours, safe, loving, and caring environment, fun education activities, assessments, nutritious meals. 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Call for more information. 402-706-1358.
Come out and get a family experience August 5th at the Bourbon Theater in Lincoln, Nebraska to have some fun and to support the food, music, art, and fashion fundraiser presented by Divine Souls. There will be free food provided by Stir 22, music by the Fleet DJs, and more. All proceeds will go to the HBCU scholarships, community gardens, and walk-in food pantry. Get your tickets at bourbontheater.com.
Understand something.
Beats and Laughs presents Ain't Funny, starring Joshua L. Stupo, aka Mr. 13 Million Views, live July 31st at the Strut Lounge, featuring the always hilarious Jabber Gold, with special guest comedian BZ Pinero. On the beats with nothing but throwbacks and classics, it's crowd rocker DJ Mr. Soul. July 31st at the Strut Lounge, starring Joshua L. Stupo. July 31st at the Strut Lounge. $20 online, $20 at the door. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. It's at the Strut Lounge, 5402 North 90th Street. Tickets online at beatsandlaughs.com or call 402-812-0975 for table reservations. It's Joshua L. Stupo, live at the Strut Lounge, July 31st. This is a Beats and Laughs presentation.
Safe Haven's Early Childhood and Parent Network Reading Literacy and Healthy Education 4th Annual Conference. Child care providers, in-home, 1-2, and center staff. Here is your opportunity to participate in a dynamic conference and hear from experts and receive 5 in-service credit hours according to current regulations. Parents join us and hear speakers share specialized information about early childhood development, reading, dyslexia, and activities you can do at home. Bringing out the best in child care providers and parents through education and advocacy, early childhood, dyslexia, time management, business and text help, and much more. Attend Safe Haven's Early Childhood and Parent Network Reading, Literacy, and Healthy Education 4th Annual Conference, Saturday, August 20th, 2022 from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Judah Kingdom Center, 3036 Bedford Avenue, lower level of building, Omaha, Nebraska. Light breakfast and lunch included. Contact Gwen Easter at 402-706-1358.
To the city of Omaha, World Class Events and Promo present a tribute to Barry White and Marvin Gaye with live band by Minnesota's own Jay Most and Ray Covington. Sunday, September 4th at the Strut. Doors at 6:30 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m. Also celebrating the birthday of Miss Nikki of Step Above the Rest and all Virgo. Barry White and Marvin Gaye tribute show. Sunday, September 4th at the Strut. For info, 612-237-5118. It's 612-237-5118.
Understand something.
Beats and Laughs presents Ain't Funny, starring Joshua L. Stupo, aka Mr. 13 Million Views, live July 31st at the Strut Lounge, featuring the always hilarious Jabber Gold, with special guest comedian BZ Pinero. On the beats with nothing but throwbacks and classics, it's crowd rocker DJ Mr. Soul. July 31st at the Strut Lounge, starring Joshua L. Stupo. July 31st at the Strut Lounge, $20 online, $20 at the door. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. It's at the Strut Lounge, 5402 North 90th Street. Tickets online at beatsandlaughs.com or call 402-812-0975 for table reservations. It's Joshua L. Stupo, live at the Strut Lounge, July 31st. This is a Beats and Laughs presentation.
by the way.
I don't know what your name is.
New music alert. What your name is by the I-75 boys.
I don't even know what your name is. Tell me about how big my cane is. I wanna know how good the brain is. Grab your booty in the Uber like painless. I don't even know what your name is.
I know the game. Feds, Foles, and that's paparazzi. Available on all platforms.
We popping bottles when we be dining on the hibachi.
Now enrolling. Safe Haven Early Childhood Preschool Education Academy. Early Childhood Preschool Program. Preparing children for kindergarten ages 3 to 5 years. And Kids Can Read After School Tutoring Program for struggling school-age readers and dyslexic children ages 5 to 12 years. Staff has over 30 years of experience. Certified dyslexia advocate, consultant, trainer, and tutor. Safe Haven Early Childhood Preschool Education Academy, established in 2000. Located at 2895 Benny Street, Omaha, Nebraska, is a Title X subsidy and private pay accepted. All day care, preschool hours, safe, loving, and caring environment, fun education activities, assessments, nutritious meals. 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Call for more information. 402-706-1358.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be